I am long overdue for this video, but here is my recap of Amsterdam. My first thoughts, hated it. I'm not gonna lie. It was overwhelming. It was too many people. It's beautiful. Beautiful. But from as soon as I landed and navigating the airport and navigating the metro station, it was just a lot. Just make sure you follow the signs, and if you don't know, just ask somebody. But yeah, it was a lot. And as soon as I got out of the metro, like the underground area, and I took the escalator up to the main platform at Central Station,
Oh my.
it was too much. It was a lot. It was a lot of people, and they weren't moving with a purpose. Yeah, no. And I just the hostel that I booked was only 5 minutes from Central Station, so that was really, really good. And actually, it was in a very, well, it was in the city center, but it was in a very central area, and it's called This Hostel. I would definitely stay there again. I would give it probably like I gave it like 8.5 out of 10. The street that it's on was fine. I felt completely safe going there by myself. And when you go in there, it is a Mexican restaurant on the bottom, and they were playing some really good music. Like every single time I went down, I was like, it was very good. And someone's always at the desk, which is really nice. And my room, I had my own like individual room, and it was called a cube. And that was cool. That was cool. Now let's get to the bathroom situation.
Child.
So the floor is co-ed, but your individual room is separate. It's whoever you by yourself or the people you book with, y'all have your own little space. The floor is co-ed. So I was sharing a bathroom with men and women.
You want to repeat that?
But I felt completely safe. It was fine. It was good. It was great actually. The men, they were respectful. Nobody was looking at me. No, nothing. Nothing. The most anybody said was just like a casual greeting, and not everybody actually did that. And when you get to the shower part, it's all closed off. Like there's doors, individual doors. There's 2 toilets, and then there was 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 showers, and they all had their own door with a lock. And there was like this tiny little space, so you can put like your towel and your clothes, so you can change in there. And then there was a shower part. They gave you towels, and it was fine. It was good. Like I said, I did not feel uncomfortable. No man was looking at me weird. Nothing. I personally would recommend it, and I would do it again. Just, make sure you have shower shoes. It's in a really good area. I kept leaving. Like, I was also working, and every time I was finished or I would take a break to stop and eat or go find some food, it would be 10 p.m. And I would go and leave every night at 10 p.m. And I felt completely safe walking around by myself. There were plenty of places still open. Some were closed, but most were still open. There were plenty of people out. Nobody tried to talk to me. Nobody followed me. It was fine. And the food was decent. Everything that I ate was good. I did try bitter ball, and I don't know if I said that right, but that was interesting. I wouldn't get it again. But it wasn't bad. It's just the inside. It's like a texture thing. I wasn't a fan, but I did try it. I would say the vegetarian one was better than the beef one, but hey, I'm just a veggie girl. So let's see. I accidentally found myself in the red light district, and if you don't know what that is, that's basically like sex workers, and you'll see beautiful women with their lingerie and stuff through the windows. And if you're interested, then you could go. And I did not mean to go to the red light district. I was just walking past it, but I ended up having to walk through it to get back to my hostel. And honestly, it was an overwhelming experience. Not the women, I didn't care. That was fine. It's just the amount of people. On the weekend at 10, 11 o'clock, it is packed, like thick. And I did not like that. Oh, I'm realizing the older I get, the more I hate crowds. So that's something you should definitely experience, like maybe dusk or like during the week. That's probably way better than going at night because it was just wild and a bunch of people were just looking and stuff. Some people were, buying, but yeah, no. And then just a rule of thumb, don't record in the red light district. Try not to record the ladies and stuff. But yeah, hated it. Now, one thing that I really enjoyed was my first night. I ended up booking a last minute canal tour. I was tired and I was already over it from the airport to the metro to the central station. I was done. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to make the most of my time. It wasn't that much. And I booked it through, I can't remember I booked it through, but I'll put it in the thing. I ended up being by myself. I booked at 7 p.m., which I thought was perfect because I got to see it during dusk when the sun was setting, and then I got to see it at night when the canals lit up, and it truly was beautiful. My host was awesome. He told me that it was basically going to be a private tour because they weren't going to cancel the trip for me, which was really nice, and I really appreciated that because most of the time when you're a solo and nobody else books, an excursion or whatever, they cancel it. They didn't do that. He just asked me what I wanted to do, if I wanted to chill, if I wanted to hear him talk. Like, he was really, really nice. And I told him no, I just wanted to chill and take pictures. And if he had any fun facts, then I would definitely want to hear about that. So he did tell me a lot of interesting stuff, which I think made me feel a lot more better and look at Amsterdam in a different way. Because, yeah. Hated it. When I kept walking throughout the place, because I don't think I took the metro, not once. No, I just walked. Like, the most I walked was probably like 40 minutes one way, and that was fine for me. I like to walk, and then I was able to like really see things and look up at the buildings. Because if you go there, you will notice a lot of the buildings are slanted or they're tilted and they're like leaning against each other. And he was telling me why that was, and very interesting. So if you go, don't be on your phone looking around in maps or whatever. Like, actually pay attention and look at the buildings because they're truly beautiful. Best highlight was the library. I know, I'm too excited about that, but I went to Amsterdam Central Library and it was beautiful. First of all, it was gorgeous. It was 8 floors. But on the 7th floor, there was this cafe. I didn't get anything, but you could go outside on this like terrace and you can get a really, really nice, view. Yep. All of that. It was really pretty. And the library was really, really cool. Like, if I lived in Amsterdam, I will go to that library all the time. I will go there to study. I will go there just because, like, it truly was a really cool library. And they had like a little tiny gallery area. I was obsessed. Do you hear me? I was obsessed with that library. It was truly the highlight of my day. The rest of that day, I spent it just walking around, chilling, lounging, just enjoying the weather. It was cold. Well, it wasn't cold. It was windy because of the canals. One thing I did not like is just trash everywhere. And I think on Mondays is trash day because there was tons of trash in the streets. But then I quickly realized that's just everywhere. And some parts are just worse than others. And I don't like that. It reminds me of New York. I didn't like it. Now, like I said, as a solo traveler, I felt very safe. The place is beautiful, truly, like, it is beautiful, and there are plenty of things to do. I didn't do as many like touristy things because I just didn't want to, and I'm trying to save money. But yeah, I didn't go to any coffee shops because, again, I was just trying to keep it safe, save money, and I don't really care. If I went there again, I would definitely go with friends. I definitely think that Amsterdam is a place where you experience with other people. And I think I missed out on that by doing it solo. And I would also go to Holland and visit the countryside because when I took the train out, it was pretty. It was gorgeous. Oh, it was so green. And I like that. But overall, I give the city a 6 out of 10 just because I was by myself. But that's really it. I don't think I spent that much money. I did buy some souvenirs. And I don't think I spent too much. I thought it was fine. The food was good. Dutch pancake was good. Other than that, honestly, I was happy to leave. I was ready to go. Please let me know if there's something specific you want to know. I look crazy. But see you next time.